Eh, bug just went up my nose. Sorry. Hey guys. um, so will it play? Okay. So I decided to build a Victorian cottage because, well, I love Victorian architecture style. Now, I did make some modifications to the floor plan that I found, which I I kind of did that because it was necessary because there were some rather odd issues. And I don't remember if I think I put a washer and dryer in. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, sorry, because there was a laundry room in the floor plan, and I was like, you know what, I do want to put a laundry room in, and right there, this is definitely one of the main uh, changes I made, because it was supposed to be more like that with a. It was kind of oddly shaped, but kind of cool looking. But I couldn't get it right. I tried, but yeah, this turned out pretty good. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of weirdness on the side there, right there. I mean, that doesn't exactly look normal, but at the same time, I just didn't feel like changing it. If you guys, if you download this and you decide that you want to change it, more power to you. It's your choice. This is already on the gallery. I did cut out the little bit at the beginning of the video where I was doing some. I don't even remember what I was doing. I think I got distracted by something, and then I just wasn't building. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, I I don't know. It's just, and yeah, the stairs look a little odd here, but I did change them a bit at the end. I also thought about you. I think we might already be past that part where I was trying to use the Windows by Room tool, but it didn't look right. Which, pretty sure. So I just spaced the windows fairly evenly. And I did use move objects when placing quite a few of the things. And then I thought about putting windows on the side in the roof, but it wouldn't have looked very good. See? And this is using only objects from the game. I didn't use any CC in this build. And then, of course, I saved a couple of times while working on this. But I decided to go with. I thought about doing something interesting with the parquet, but this house ended up being, I think, like 57K. And I do love that there's quite a few options for like very Victorian style wallpapers, and I thought about putting skirting boards on, but well, like the skirting board and chair rail kind of thing, like that kind of paneling. And I kind of went with a blue theme for the house, I know, but there's nothing wrong with that. And there is one thing I did that I was able to do in Build By because of one of the mods I do have. I have um I have Twisted Mexi's Better Build By. So I was able, because of that, to how do I put this? I was able to change the lighting color in Build By instead of having to go into live mode and then do it from there. But yeah, I really do like how this turned out. I made a nice kitchen. I did use some stuff from kits and whatnot, but obviously if you don't have those, if you don't have the kits, you could easily replace the stove and the fridge and the counters. You could replace the kitchen with things from what you do have. Personally, I love the kits. And this is when I realized that my counters were the wrong color. Or not my counters, my cabinets were the wrong color for the counters I had. But I love the Strangerville windows because they do have that Victorian feel to them. There's actually quite a bit of Victorian style everything in Strangerville, so that right there made for a nice touch. And then, of course, I went with rather inexpensive microwave and coffee maker. Also, I have a mod. It's the Don't Wash Your Dishes Where You Angry Poop mod, which makes it so you can turn off the feature of or you can turn off the fact that your Sims have a tendency to wash their dishes in the bathroom sink instead of the kitchen sink. And I did also use F5 for quarter tile placement so that I could place things more precisely, because I love that. But yeah, I don't think I actually ended up putting anything on the bedside tables. I don't know why, but I just didn't. I think I'll do that when we go into the game to look at the build. Because I realized that I forgot to make some modifications. I don't know if anyone's downloaded this yet. I'll check that too. but also having empty like counters and things is kind of realistic. It gives people a chance to decorate to their personal style rather than um, having to. Oh, and some of my showers and toilets aren't showing up because I have a mod set for those. I'm gonna actually get rid of that later after I close the game. I'm gonna get rid of the shower slots, toilet slots, and sink slots mods. I'm gonna keep the slots on top of microwaves though, because that doesn't actually change the microwaves for some reason. But oops, I just bumped my mic. Sorry if that was a loud noise. But I went with a smaller dining table. Also, the area over. Oops. Looks like this is the point when I decorated the living room. I kind of was all over the place with this build. I don't know, I just was. But it's a nice small house. There is an area when I eventually turn around that right over here. I didn't really put anything in this area. Opposite the dining table near the laundry space. Yeah, I didn't end up putting anything over here. But that means that there's space to do whatever you want with it. Put a hamper in each bedroom. I didn't bother with one in the bathroom. I had issues with getting the placement to work properly with that. And then I thought about the robot vacuum, but then I ended up going with the simple, cheap upright. But that makes a good spot for it. Like I said, I didn't really decorate much in here. But I did a little bit of decor and whatnot, but mostly it was just a building. And then I tried to make the place feel a little more old-fashioned. Put some plants in. Yeah, those didn't look good sized up, so I went with those sized up instead. And I love the ability, sorry. I know how to English. But basically, I decided that certain plants looked better sized up than others, and those do look decent sized up. The other ones just didn't. The tiny home residential thing was because I was curious how many tiles this house was. And then I put some plants on the front. And then some lavender just for the aesthetic of the color and the country feel. And then stone walkway up to the front door. I don't think I moved the mailbox just yet. I'm pretty sure I did move it from the corner. And then was gonna use the other lavender, but I liked this. I just like the look of the longer lavender patch. And then I just put all the way along the front of the house. Put the mailbox in front. A couple of additional plants. Llama plants, llama sculpture, a couple of trees. I didn't do anything with the backyard. I didn't even make access to the backyard. I took a screenshot because Why not? And I think that was when I decided against. How much time's left? Okay, we're almost to the end of my video. But, and then of course I put a little description in when I posted it on the gallery, because, you know. And I mean, look at that. It is cute. I had to connect to the gallery because it was being dumb. And then there it is. And I think I showcased it. Yeah, I showcased it. So it'll be the first thing you see if you go into my gallery. And other houses, pretty much all I have on my gallery right now is houses. If I put a sim up, my sims will automatically get flagged as having CC because of the fact that I have CC eyes and I think also CC skin tones. Okay, now we're gonna game capture. Oops. Okay. And then it's gonna take a second to catch up. So we'll go into build mode and take a look at the house. Oh. Okay. Is it not gonna work? Oh, there we go. Okay. As you can see, we have the little plants and everything. And like I said, I wanted to give it a very country feel. I did build this in Willow Creek. And there's the laundry room. Nice big open space. Which for a cottage, this is actually pretty big, I guess. I hate that camera mode. It kind of makes me nauseous. Also gives me a headache. But yeah. So, dining room, kitchen, laundry room. I have not actually play tested this, so I apologize if it has some issues. I did put a nice little laptop in the parents' room and then an empty desk in the kids' room. And then, of course, a nice big counter, island counter. And then, like I said, I didn't put a lot of decor in because there's not really much point to it. But yeah, so nice little Victorian cottage. And if you do download this and your sim has kids, you can use the backyard space to make a nice little play area for them. Put like a dollhouse here or something, or really whatever you want to your heart's content. Maybe the little art table thing. I did put a thermostat. Did I put a... Okay, I did put a smoke alarm. Good. And then, yeah, the hutch is there. Nice, fancy... Which bookcase is this? Mortimer's Secrets. Mortimer's Secrets. Is that named after Mortimer Goth? I think it is. Anyway. So, there it is. Nice little... Is that off center? It was off center. Whoops. Yeah, you guys can fix that on your own, I guess. Or, you know what? I'm gonna save a lot. Yeah, it's worth 57,206 simoleons. It's too bad. One bath. You know what? If the rug being off center bothers you, just fix it. I don't want to have to type up my entire description again because I don't remember how I described it. But let's see if anyone's downloaded it. Oh. Oops. I clicked my library instead of my gallery profile thing. I've got 5 lots on the gallery so far. And, oh wow, 13 downloads. But yeah, so, yeah, I used stuff from quite a few packs. 2 of the kits. Used some Parenthood stuff. Realm of Magic, Strangerville, and Vampires are like the perfect sets to be using for like Victorian houses. And then some of the vintage glamour stuff too. Oh. Okay. But yeah. So there's that. And I'm going to go back into Manage Worlds. I didn't build this with any particular household in mind. I just built it because I like Victorian style architecture. So yeah, that's that. And I'll save the game and exit it. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you want. But yeah. See you guys later.